In 2017, they shut it down. The Viper, America's wildest, rawest beast, was officially done. But now, Dodge might be bringing it back with a twin-turbo V10. And yeah, it could shake the entire car world. Let's rewind. In 1988, Bob Lutz walks into Chrysler's design center and tells Tom Gale, "Let's build a modern Cobra." 1 year later, the Viper concept debuts at the Detroit Auto Show. Public reaction? Insane.
Visitors to the Chicago and Detroit auto shows got a good look at the Dodge Viper RT10. If this two-seater looks like an update of a British roadster with a big American engine, you're right. That's obvious even before you hear that Carroll Shelby, father of the Cobra, may build the Viper. Like so many show cars, the Viper is a showcase for a new engine. In this case, an 8-liter V10 with an estimated 300 horsepower. Chrysler has dubbed the engine King Kong, an obvious dig at the Lotus V8 and Chevy's forthcoming King of the Hill Corvette. The Dodge V10 is basically Chrysler's venerable 5.2-liter V8 with 2 extra cylinders. But you'll be able to climb a hill with this V10 long before you'll drive the Viper. Dodge will first use the engine in its full-size pickups.
But behind closed doors, Lee Iacocca wasn't convinced. $70 million to build a massive sports car? He wanted to focus on saving Chrysler after the failure of the TC by Maserati, but Team Viper didn't stop. 85 engineers, pure vision, and in 1992, the first Viper rolled out for $52,000. That was a lot for back then. No roof, no airbags, no traction control, just a massive V10 and the soul of a fighter jet. It wasn't a grocery getter, it was a statement. Let's get into how the actual Viper evolved. As you know, in the 90s, Dodge came out with the SR1, the 2-door Targa, first of its kind, 8.0 liter V10, odd firing, 400 horsepower, and just pure brutality. The SR2 in 1996 was a staple in my opinion. 60 more horsepower, so we're talking 460. And this is also when the ACR was born, and not to mention this Viper appeared in many video games such as the Need for Speed series, and it was that classic Viper with the blue stripes that we all know and love. Such a classic, probably one of my favorite sports cars growing up. Continuing with the ZB1 in 2003, now rocking an 8.3 liter V10 with 510 horsepower. This is also the era of the SRT10 coupe, so we know that it was aggressive and mean, because if you know Dodge and SRT, you know they mean business. ZB2 in 2008 was a 8.4 liter tank, and guess what, we went from 400 horsepower to now a 600 horsepower beast paired with a 6-speed Tremec manual known for its smooth shifting and raw torque. And finally, last but not least, hopefully, the VX1, which debuted in 2013. The final boss, 650 horsepower, lighter chassis, improved aerodynamics, but even with all that power, sales started slipping. And just like that, Conor Avenue Assembly in Detroit, Michigan was shut down. The Viper was gone, and the factory was turned into a meeting/museum. The comeback clues. What's Dodge actually cooking? Fast forward to the end of 2024, and things started getting interesting. A supplier leak shows Dodge ordering new batches of V10 engines. Rumors spread. Are they testing forced induction, twin turbos on a Viper? And that's not all. Tim Kuniskis, the guy behind the Hellcats, is back. The CEO of Ram. If anyone's bold enough to bring the Viper back, it is Tim. Why it makes sense now. Think about it. Dodge lost the Hellcat. The Charger and the Challenger are gone. They need a Halo car, something to fire up the fan base again. The Viper, it's the perfect comeback story. There's a huge community still obsessed with it. Look on Facebook, there's forums of Viper fans still raving about their old Vipers. And now that the C8 Corvette has gone mid-engine, Dodge could strike back. A mid-engine twin-turbo V10 Viper? That's not just competition, that's a takeover. Plus, in a world flooded with EVs, a screaming V10 would flip the industry on its head. The challenges. Is it too late? But not everyone's on board. Purists say turbos will ruin Viper's raw aura, that it should never be anything but naturally aspirated. And price-wise, a new Viper would cost $150,000 easily. Could it really outsell a Z06 or a used Huracan? And let's not forget, Dodge isn't actually famous for long-term follow-through. They've teased fans before and pulled the plug. Final thoughts. This is Dodge's moment. Here's what I think. Dodge thrives on chaos, on pushing the limits. And if they really want to shake up the game one more time, a turbo Viper is how they do it. It's risky, it's loud, it's unapologetic. And in 2025, with the way the whole world is going, that's exactly what we need. Call to action. Would you buy a twin turbo Viper, or should Dodge keep it naturally aspirated forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. And if Dodge drops anything new, trust me, you'll hear about it first here on Boostology. Smash that like button, subscribe for more car talk, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. Just on a side note, thank you guys for all the people that have been watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting, subscribing. You guys don't understand how much that means to me and how much more I'm willing to make more videos and just go hard at this, man. Like, it's super motivating because I'm really motivated to make more videos, and just seeing your guys' support makes it 20 times more easier for me to go hard at this. Thank you guys. I got so much planned for you guys. Peace.